So Harbor Freight sells 3 routers, but which one should you buy? Well, they sell 3 for a reason. This is the first router I got from Harbor Freight. It's a Drill Master. It's their low-end line, and it's quite a bit different than the others because it's not a plunge router, and the base twists off, and that's how you do your height adjustment. But it also can stand by itself and be put into a router lift, and that's what I use it for most of the time. Although the non-plunge router is actually my favorite router overall. They all 3 come with edge guides. The problem with this one is it doesn't do real good with 1/4-inch router bits. You never get full use of the router bit. But it's 2 horsepower, it's pretty powerful. I don't really have any problems using it. It works really great in my router lift. This one is just a horse of a router. 2.5 horsepower, solid built, plenty of power, really nice attachments, tons of versatility and adjustment. It's got the micro adjustment. But there again, the 1/4-inch router bits don't work real well in that. You never get full use of the router bit. Both of these are made for 1/2-inch router bits. They have adapters to put 3/8 and 1/4-inch in, but they're really made for 1/2-inch router bits. So now we come to this one. This one has some features the others don't. Mostly dust collection and 1/4-inch router bits. It's made to use with 1/4-inch router bits. 1/4-inch router bits will save you a lot of money over 1/2-inch router bits, so most hobbyists use 1/4-inch router bits. So this will let you use the 1/4-inch router bits with no problems. And they've also went out of their way to make this very ergonomically designed. They encased the slides so you wouldn't get dust in them when you grease them. For a hobbyist, this to me is the best deal because it uses 1/4-inch router bits, so you save some money on that. Very versatile. It's actually a little easier to use than this one. This one has so many features that you kind of got to fiddle with these to do the setup. This has some fixed settings. This fine adjustment is great for doing setups, but in reality, it can be a pain in the ass. If you want real precision, this is a great option. But day to day, I've started using this one more and more. Now, it's not fair to compare these two because this one I use in a router lift and I only use it now. Now that I've got this one, I only use this one when I'm using the router table. So I use this one, I get freehand. This, if I want to be working in really hard wood or lots and lots of routing in a row, I use this one because it can take it. I think this one you could use all day, every day and not have a problem at all. So this one was $60, $80, $60. So these two is virtually the same price. If I was only buying 2, I would buy these 2. Gives me all the features of both with no problems. This one, I actually only recommend if you're a serious woodworker who does a lot of routing. The average woodworker is going to do fine with this one. 1 3/4 horsepower. It's got a lot of power. I don't know that you could use this all day, every day like you could this one. This will do great for a hobbyist. You don't use it all day, every day. And I really like the ergonomics of this one. Somebody has made a decision at this company to design the tools for ergonomic comfort. And putting the dust collection on here, while it doesn't work the best, and you need an adapter to use it, it is dust collection. The other two don't have that. $60, I think that's the best deal overall for the average user. If you want a router lift, definitely go with this. Do not go with a plunge router for a router lift. Do not go with a plunge router for a router lift. It's extremely hard to mount. Or a router table without a lift. It's too imprecise. This one's too imprecise. The plunge routers don't do well in a router table because they're so hard to adjust. If you're counting on this being the only adjustment, it's very hard to get an exact depth with a plunge router if it's in a table. So this one works great for a router lift because it's cylindrical and you can make a very nice mount for it. These, very hard to make a nice mount for them for a router lift. It's $60. I consider that the street price. Shelf tag's probably a lot more. It's occasionally going to sell a little more, but I see it all the time for $60. If I only had one router, this would be the one that I would want. If I only did a router table, this would be the one that I want. So buying these two covers all the bases. So This is the one I recommend for the average user. If you have a router lift, this is great. And if you're really serious, this is great. So if you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.